Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting and engaging edition of Diary of a Niger Wedding Planner. And this afternoon, I have one of the biggest in the industry, Mrs. Seyifunmi Fadeyi of Zircon event. Good afternoon, man, and
Good
thank you for
afternoon.
joining us
Thank you for
today.
having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah. All right, so this afternoon we have a lot of questions for you because we know yes, one of the biggest is coming to our show
Yes,
today,
right?
and we have a lot of prepared questions. Are you
Okay.
ready, Ma?
I am ready.
All right, so let me start from the very first question for this afternoon is why did you choose this career path?
Okay.
What do you like about event planning that you were like, okay, I want to be an event planner. Why did you choose
Okay.
this career?
So for me, while I was in school,
Okay.
I was in fellowship and I was in the welfare committee. And so we had to take care of a lot of people, guests coming in, our pastors and all of that. And then I realized that if anybody needed anything back in school, they always came back to Sheyefumi and say, oh, she will help you out. You need somebody that can set kick up for you. Oh, Sheyefumi will help you. And then I started to realize that, oh, I loved to do it as well. So ask me for any deal. I'm helping you to work it out. And moving on to events, you realize that you go for an event, it's not well planned, it's not well coordinated. I just realized, oh, it's my hobby, I like to do it, so why not monetize it? So I decided to join the event planning industry so that we can have more planned, better planned events, more well coordinated events.
All right. So we know you've been doing this event planning for a couple of years now. So how do you ensure that things goes very well? How do you ensure that okay, there are things are put in place,
Okay.
no emergencies, and even if there are emergencies, how
Emergencies.
did you handle all of this?
Okay, so there will sometimes be emergencies,
Okay.
even when you have done all that you
Okay.
can to plan your event.
Okay.
So you start right from the briefing with your client. What do they want? They have a vision, they have their aspirations, they have plans. You as a planner comes in. That's where I come in and I listen to you very well. And then I let you know, oh, this is what I have gotten. We go through it and then we're certain that we get it. And then we go into the process of creating a budget. A lot of times people have unrealistic budgets. That's why we have issues at the end of the day. We create a realistic budget for you, ensuring that, oh, this can work for you, this cannot work, and then getting the right vendors. That is like an ultimate. Once you have a very good vendor for a particular deal on board, be sure that, oh, yes, there will be emergencies, but it is minimized. We've had emergencies, and one happened recently where
Okay.
the MC was not available to attend the event again.
Wow.
I got called on the morning of the event, and trust me, like we always say, have backups. I didn't have a backup because I didn't even know that the MC wasn't going to show. But I told my clients, give me a few minutes, I'll get back to you. And then I made calls. I made one call, and thank God that person was available. And the review we got after the event was beautiful. My client was like, he even did better than the person that they wanted to bring on board. So there will always be emergencies, and then there will always be a way to, mitigate it and ensure that your event goes well.
Thank you so much for that answer, Ma.
You're
All right, so
welcome.
the next thing is, there's a lot of things that goes on in the planning. So which aspect do you like most? Is it the planning, coordination, vendor sourcing?
Okay, so there's a link and a sync with all the details,
Okay.
right from planning to vendor sourcing to the onboarding to management and then the event day coordination as well. I can't particularly say that I have a favorite part, but when you sync well and you have a very beautiful event at the end of the day, there's fulfillment. When you're done and you realize that my event went so well, everybody's satisfied, the guests are well taken care of, vendors delivered, my guest is happy, then every part of it adds up for me.
All right, so that's very good, Ma. So the last question for this afternoon is, what is advice that you give for to the aspiring event planner with the upcoming? What is that thing that you want to tell us that okay, this one you must hold this very tight?
Okay. So I'll say diligence, number one,
Okay.
because a lot of people get into the industry because my friend is a planner. I also want to become a planner. What is the driving force for you? Be passionate about being an event planner. Don't do it because your mom says, "Well, go do it." You will need to while away time. Be diligent in what you're doing. Be passionate about it. And I would say hold on to integrity. Integrity covers a lot of things. In getting your vendors, don't be sentimental. No, don't be, because you're ultimately ensuring that your clients have a very good event. If you're sentimental, you find out that you're modeling things up for them. You're bringing your friend on board because she does small jobs. How well does she know to do it? I'm not saying don't hire your people. I will hire my people that I know are doing excellently well. So be sure that you're doing it and you're doing it well. There's a space for growth. Give yourself time to grow. You just got into the industry. There's that way I want to blow. You will blow eventually. Do you get? But give yourself time to grow and be firmly rooted in the industry. It's not a breezer. We don't come in and want to just make it there and be consistently diligent.
Thank you so much for the answers,
You're
Ma.
most
Because
welcome.
I also gained a lot from this short
Thank you.
conversation this afternoon. I
Thank
really
you.
gained a lot. Thank you so much for
You're
coming, Ma.
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes, really do appreciate you on this show this afternoon. All right, so with that, we come to the end of today's episode of Diary of a Niger Wedding Planner. Thank you guys for joining back.